This is a Swan 350C. I'm not sure what the C stands for. Actually, when I say I'm not sure, I have no clue as to what it stands for. Usually when people say they're not sure about anything, that means that they have no clue. Let's. Sounds like there's a pile up here. I think you can use preparation H for piles, but the pile up seems to have gone. This would be a. This would seem like a perfect frequency to tune up on. But I have to have a heart and not tune up on that frequency. So we'll move off here a little bit, and we need to move off a little bit more. Okay, to tune up, you throw this, you put it in the tune position, and then you dip the final, which is what I'm doing here, and we're going to increase the grid, and then we bring up the course a little bit, and we dip the final a little more. And we're going to bring this up a little more, and that's a little bit too much here. So let's dip the final again. Let's bring the course loading back a little bit. Okay, and we're going to bring this up a little bit more. We'll bring this up a little more and dip the final again. I'm going to leave it up around 400 mils. I don't want to stress this thing. Okay, and we balance out the carrier here, and there we are. And that's how you tune it up. So I'm going to just tune it. We'll just see that it receives on 20 meters.
Coming back to me. Tried a lot yesterday. Couldn't get through. Your first call. How about that? You're 5'9" plus in Illinois. All right.
So you can see that it obviously does receive. Well, he certainly has quite a little bit of echo. He's down in the noise. He has a good signal.
QRZ on 20 meter, calling CQ20, CQ20, calling CQ. Calling CQ20 meter, CQ20 meter CQ from station AE2B Alpha Echo 2 Bravo, calling CQ. CQ on 20 meter and by.
AE2 Bravo, whatever that was, yeah, I'll copy it next time. Here is K1 OIK, kilowatt 1 Oscar Indiana kilowatt. Do you copy?
All right, I think it was the Indiana kilowatt station. I'll try to pull you out. I have very, very bad QR Mexico, very bad static. If you want to try it again.
Roger, it's K1 OIK, kilowatt 1 Oscar Indiana kilowatt, K1 OIK. Go ahead.
All right, K1 OIK. All right, very good, Burton. I apologize for my problem. I just battle with a lot of QR Mexico. Sadly, more times than not, and I've got an S7 of static, and you're just coming over to static, so it's a little hard to copy a QSL.
Roger, or QSL, whatever that was.
Okay, Burton, very good. The call sign is A Alpha E Echo number 212 B Bravo Alpha Echo 2 Bravo. The name here is Edward. Location Gray, like the color gray, Georgia, 110 miles southeast of Atlanta, Burton. And I put you in my log with a 5757 QSL.
I'm using a Swan 350, which is a vintage type rig, and I'm guessing I'm putting out about 200 watts. I really have not tuned it up all the way, but it's about 200 watts. So how are you doing with me? Back to you, K1 OIK, Ed.
Burton, you take care, my friend. 73, I apologize, pal. It's no fault of yours. I've been battling very bad QR Mexico all week here in Georgia.
Okay, Roger, 73. So back to you, K1 OIK.
That's pretty good, about 4,000 years old. Bert, my personal is Bob, by the way, Bravo, Oscar Bravo. My call is Alpha 5, Alpha Zanzibar, Alpha 5. Southeast of Raleigh, over. And by the way, I have you 5x7.
Okay, Bob, and you are 5'9" in Massachusetts. You're 5'9" in Massachusetts. I'm running a Swan 350C, rather old rig, very old. It's not quite 4,000 years old, but I'm guessing it's closer to 45 to 50 years old. And I'm putting out about 250 watts or so, I'm guessing. I don't really have it tuned up to its fullest potential. But you've got a very strong signal, Bob, so you're doing good. I wonder how my audio is. I wonder how you're copying my audio. But you certainly sound energetic. And you're 5'9", if I didn't say that already. Alpha Alpha 5 Alpha Zulu K10IK Cape Cod.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I've actually, you've come up, the band's kind of solidified. I've got you at 20 over plus flashing 40, so it is going and coming a little bit, but you're sounding great. Your audio is great. I know you said you were on you said your rig, but that's an older rig, I believe. I mean, you're sounding warm to me, and I mean that in a good way. You sound like you're running tubes. Is that right, over?
Yeah, I'm running vacuum tubes. You know, these are the kind of tubes that you can take out into outer space, and if you break them, they still work because they have no air inside them. And so the rig is entirely vacuum tube. I don't think there's a diode in it or any piece of solid state in it. And this rig was popular, I would guess, in the very late 60s and early 70s. So I'm kind of testing it out here and seeing if it works. And it's supposed to put out about 500 watts. No, it puts in 500 watts PEP, which means it puts out about 250. So, and I guess, and I don't quite have it loaded up to that potential. Seems to be working pretty good for me, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, roger that. Well, it sounds good. I'll tell you, it does. I love the way tubes sound. I was born in 1974, so I'm almost 42 years of age. And I'm really on that. Really, I was raised up on the precipice of tubes and the switch over to transistors and everything. And
solid 5 and 7 into my receiver here. Try that call sign again. Now I just forgot it because I was in the middle of writing it down and I didn't finish.
Yeah, I didn't write down your call sign either. I just heard the AG, so here on 15 meters, so I'd like to get that. My call is K10IK, Kilowatt 1, Oscar India Kilowatt. Name is Bert, Bravo Uniform Romeo Tango, located on Cape Cod in Massachusetts, So give me all your information, and particularly your call I'm going to need. So back to you, K10IK.
K1OIK, this is Kilo Delta Zero, Yankee Foxtrot, Germany, /Alpha, Germany, from Omaha, Nebraska. Very nice to make your acquaintance on here, Bert. The name here is Eric, Echo, Romeo, India, Charlie, Roger.
Okay, Eric, I have that fine. Well, we saw that it transmits and receives on 20 meters. I'm not going to do every single band, but I'll go down to 40 meters and see what we have. I need to peak that. Okay. Let's peak this up to 40 meters seems kind of dead. Don't hear a whole lot on 40. Part of it may be because I have the wrong antenna on. That helps.
I am copying.
Back to you, Al, and you kick it around. B3ELQ.
Yeah, I thought everybody in Canada knew everybody else, Nigel.
Yeah.
Well, we obviously hear it works when you have the right antenna on.
And that's not bad.
And I still could put a better antenna on. And
please look for 870s would grab that, I would think.
So we see that it works. It certainly receives there, and it does transmit there because I transmitted earlier. And I don't think there's anything on 75, but we'll try it. Let me pick that up and see if there's anything on 75. Yeah, I mean, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so, or actually it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I don't hear anything. There's a guy tuning up. Maybe I can peek on him. There's another guy tuning up. This must be National Tune-Up Day. I don't hear anything else there.
I can't believe I would.
Okay, so that's 75 meters.